And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Lewandowski! It's bounced back off the post. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Denilson, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Messi's going for goal! And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And Messi! It's in! First blood drawn. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Denilson. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Looking for options for movement, and he's picked it up out wide. Denilson. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Chance, surely! Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. And now they can clear their lines. Van Dijk.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Lewandowski. And he's chosen to go back. Oh, it's a great... Gavi! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was...
And Messi! It's there! And they've got their lead back. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He shifted it to the flank. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. Played back in. Cleared without hesitation. And there's the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Denilson. Denilson charging forward, the ball at his feet. No luck with that dink over the top. Szoboszlai. It's a searching pass. Out to the right. Jones. Nicked it back promptly. Van Dijk. Konate does really well to win the ball there. Gakpo. Knocks it into space. Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Kerkez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Jones. Kerkez. That pass has been well intercepted. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Van Dijk. Jones. Tries to play it through. And that's the... And he's had a hit! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Quality ball. Wits.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Pretty robust defending.
Nicely shaped ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Jones. Now, can they get him away? Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. Jones really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's picked his way through. And the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well timed, excellent interception.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the right. Yamal. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good move. Takes a shot! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.